Busted. Obviously a 9-0 win over Ashington here in pre-season tonight. What was your overall take on that?
Yeah, it was obviously the lads were desperate for a game, and when the whole game got called off yesterday, Ashington have done us a massive favour by stepping in, so it was really important to get the minutes in the lads. I thought the start of the game, Ashington kept the ball really well, and we kind of at times didn't press as we've been working on in training, but when we did press and we pressed high and we won the ball back, we were really dangerous, which was really pleasing for us because we've been working on that. We dominated possession from there, to be fair. We managed to play out from the goalkeeper and get to the halfway line on most occasions, which again is what we've been working on, so it's really pleasing. All you can look for in pre-season is that the stuff that you're working on in training comes off in the games, which it did tonight, and obviously we've came away. Alex maybe's picked up a little injury, but other than that everyone's came away injury free, which is important as well.
And quite a few goals, of course, out of the 9 went in the second half as Ashington began to tire a little bit. Do you see that as more of a reflection on yourselves playing against obviously a part-time team and a bit on short notice, or is it maybe a bit of a sign on the lads' fitness in pre-season as well?
Maybe it's a little bit of everything. I mean, we did keep the ball well, and when you keep the ball well, it's hard for opposing teams to keep working. You kind of sap the energy out of them. We find that a lot, that when we do keep the ball well towards the end of the game, the spaces do open up and the gaps do open up, so it's important that we're patient and we don't get frustrated and we just keep moving teams about, but we're not where we want to be fitness wise yet. Obviously the lads have worked hard up to a point, but we're not where we want to be yet. We need to get the lads fitter, and obviously Saturday is going to be a hard test against a very good side who've obviously just been promoted. So again, it's a different type of test for us, one where we might not have as much of the ball, so it'll be maybe a little bit harder on the lungs and we'll be chasing a little bit, but it's what we need, and as I say that, we want to try and dominate the ball against anyone, so we'll be going there with the intention to do that.
And of course, let's say amongst the 9 goals, of course Adam Campbell with a couple, Macaulay Langstaff with a couple, Kedwin Scott, although he didn't score, did a lot of work up top. So how good is it for you that, especially over the course of the whole of pre-season, really your attackers have been looking sharp and in good form?
Yeah, it's perfect for us. Obviously, a couple of them new to the club, Ked and Ads, and obviously you've got Blackie missing tonight as well. So it's important that they get the goals, they get themselves settled in, and they get off the mark quickly, which they have done. But I mean, there was a lot of really good performances tonight as well. The under-19s, who Pat and Ben have worked with, were fantastic when they came in. Young Kyle's played 80 minutes after doing some fitness testing with the 19s earlier today, and he's played out of position and he was fantastic. So as a team, it's just a really pleasing performance from a whole squad point of view, to be fair. But just to touch back on the forwards, not many defences are going to want to play against them this year, and they're kind of proving the point early, but it's important that we maintain them standards and we keep getting better and better and working on new things. So no, it's pleasing that they're getting goals, and to see if we can keep it going and get them against higher opposition on Saturday.
And you mentioned a few of the younger lads, of course, there. Quite a few have been involved over the course of pre-season, and again a number involved tonight, a few coming off the bench in the second half and a couple on the score sheet, obviously Conor Panny and Eddie Thomas getting goals. But how impressive has that been for you to see that academy lads have come in and have been taking their chance in pre-season?
It's unbelievable. It's one of the most pleasing, if not the most pleasing thing in the job, really, seeing the young boys come through and getting the chance. The lads have, first and foremost, they've just done what we've asked and they've just worked hard, and that's all we can ask for them. And I know Ben and Pat are so proud of them coming in and working as hard as they have in training. They're really coachable, they listen, they're good people, the good lads, and the good footballers as well, and they've got some quality, and it's really exciting times for the club, and it's what the club's about. It's what we have to do. We have to build from the foundations, and rely on good young players coming through from the area. That's what we want. We want Gateshead lads playing for Gateshead, and being successful. And as I say, the lads have done everything they possibly can every time they've played, and I said them on Saturday, it's got to mean something every time you wear the badge, and I generally believe that the group of players that we've got at the minute, it does mean something, which is so important for us and the club.
And Saturday, of course, set to be now the return of fans to the stadium. Obviously, unfortunately, couldn't be here tonight, but as well for you on the pitch, you've got a tough test against the Hartlepool side, who are obviously now a Football League team. How much are you looking forward to that and getting in against a higher level side that will definitely give you a test?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, we can't wait to have the fans back. The lads have missed them. It's a special bond that we have with the fans, and it's frustrating for them the last couple of games that have been called off, but it's frustrating for us as well. We're desperate to have them back in. We've missed them so much. So Saturday is going to be special, and it's something that I think we all everyone just needs to take a moment when we're walking out and they're all in the stand just to appreciate it, because it's been so long. So I'll certainly be taking a moment just to appreciate having them back in the stadium and hearing them again. In Hartlepool, we played them last season in pre-season, and if I'm honest, it was a bit of an eye-opener of how good they were. I was really impressed with them last season, and that is where we need to be. We need to be as good as them to sort of to win leagues and get promoted. So it's a perfect test for us. It's a one we're really looking forward to, and it'll give us a good indication of where we are really. So yeah, as I say, on a whole, I'm just buzzing for the game to have the fans back in against a local club who've got a really good side. They're riding the crest of a wave of the whole place is buzzing at the minute. So hopefully it'll just be a brilliant atmosphere, brilliant game, really high energy, and it's perfect for us.